Hey guys, so yesterday I went to the Big Pit National Coal Museum, which is in Wales. It's actually located in Blynyfen, in Twrfan, South Wales. So I'm going to do a bit of a review about it. I'm going to tell you a bit about it first. So it was a working coal mine from 1880 to 1980. It was then reopened in 1983 to the public as a museum, which was run by the National Museum of Wales, which actually runs multiple museum sites. At one point, it was one of the biggest coal mines in Wales, and it's free if you wanted to take a tour. It is free, so that's really good. There's an underground tour that you can take as well, which is also free. The only thing you have to pay for is the car park, which is £3 for the whole time you're there. It's one of the UK's leading mining museum. So I went on the underground tour, and this is just some of my tips, which would be: wear warm clothes because it's cold, because you go 300 feet underground. Wear flat, comfortable shoes because you will be walking for about an hour. Be prepared to bend a lot because, obviously it's low. You do have to be prepared to carry a 5-kilogram belt, which has your torch attached to it, which is then attached to your helmet as a headlight. And then you have a breathing thing. It's just to get the feel of actually as if you were working in the mine. Underground, it is actually against the law to take certain things. So the contraband they would take off you would be your watches, your mobile phones, your key fobs, any smoking equipment such as fags, lighters, cigarettes is what fags is, by the way, calculators, MP3 players, which are all put into a locker for you, so you don't have to worry about them getting stolen or anything like that. Some useful information that might help you guys if you were going to go would be no children under 1 meter tall can go underground. Under 16 must be accompanied by an adult. And the underground tour, like I said, takes up to 1 hour, so you have to be prepared to walk for a while. And some bits are very slippery because obviously you're underground. So be prepared for that. Like I said, make sure you dress warm. When I went on the underground tour, it was actually really, really informative. One particular fact that stuck in my head was that children as young as 6 used to work underground, and they used to be in charge of the doors, letting the miners in and out. And there was a fan, and the kids had a candle, which was the only thing that would be their light. So when the fan blew out air or whatever, the candle would blow out. So they made us turn off all our headlight torches, and it was super dark. And it's imagine being 6 years old and having to be in that much darkness. They also used to tie kids to the doors because they would run away and speak to their friends in the different doors. So at some points they had to actually tie the children to the doors so they wouldn't go and run away and get distracted and stuff like that. There was loads of different things that we learned, and it's so informative. Our guide actually used to work in the mines for 24 years, I'm sure you were saying. Not in this particular mine, but he used to work in a different mine. And he said he actually enjoyed it. I can't remember what the gas is called, but there's a certain gas that if you breathe it in once, you'll die straight away. There was actually an incident that happened in the mine that we went to, where there was this gas that, I can't remember the name of, and one guy went in and didn't come out, so the second guy went to check on him, and then he never came out, and then the third guy went to check on him, and then they eventually found all 3 bodies in that room. So yeah, I'm trying to think what else I can tell you that you might want to know. The only thing that miners used to have when they were in the mines was a candle as their light, and they had what's it called? Some sort of gas which wasn't deadly or anything, but I think they used to have to cover the flame of the candle with this like plastic thing, so it wasn't like dangerous. And they used the candle as a way of testing that gas too. But yeah, I definitely recommend it. It's really interesting, like, because for me personally, I thought I wasn't gonna like it just because I'm not very good with tight spaces. So I was expecting it to be like thin, and I don't know why, but I was expecting it to be like thin. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna be like claustrophobic and all this. But I was actually alright. Excuse me for playing my hair all the time, by the way. But I was actually right, and I actually really enjoyed this. So it was really good. They used to keep horses in the mines too, and from the age of 4, horses was considered as adults, and some people bought like their horses by private owners, and when they went down at 4 years old, they never came back up, and they would basically go down there, they lived down there, worked down there, and then they died down there. There was also some horses that used to be let out, but only once a year, and it'd only be for about 4 weeks, and then they'd go back down, because they didn't like going up in the like shafts. But yeah. Anyway, like I said, I definitely recommend it to everyone. It's a really good day out. It's free, and it is super interesting. So, I mean, yeah, it's really good, and I definitely recommend it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my review of the coal mines, the big pit. If you did enjoy it, please remember to give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in another video. Bye!